Praises, honor, and glory. It goes to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, brakathum to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Today's video is going to be entitled, "The End is Sad for Most, but Not for All." And then this is just speaking on the end of the world, as you people do not know it, because when you speak on the end of the world according to somebody in the world, they're considering a mass extinction of humanity. You know, they're thinking about a 2012 situation. They're thinking about, meteors coming in and crashing Earth and kill everything, like these people think the dinosaurs went out. You see what I'm saying? But the end of the world, in reality, according to the Bible, is the end of the current rulership that we are under now, which is Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Because the scriptures will tell you, let me get this, the earth abide forever. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 3, "What profit hath the man of all his labor which he had taken under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever," man. And that's the word of the Most High. So if the Most High say there ain't gonna be no damn extinction of the earth, there's not gonna be any mass wipeout of humans, then what do we expect once the end of this rulership comes? You see, what comes is the kingdom of the Israelites. What comes is the one you call Jesus, real name YAHAWASHI. He returns to establish his kingdom, which has been prophesied, man. There is no end to human existence. You see, because this is all a creation of the Most High. But going back to the title, the end is sad for some, but not for all, because there is going to be mass calamity, mass destruction, mass chaos, a lot of confusion in the earth, which results in a lot of people's death, which, if you're in the world and if you're wicked and you partake of that, you will be sad. But if you are a Black, Hispanic, Native American, and confusion of faith scattered abroad, you believe in this truth, you call upon the names of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, you remain faithful to the end, there is a hope and there is a joy in the end of the world reserved for you, man. So we're gonna go ahead and go into 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 13. It says, "But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep." Paul's referring to them that pass away. It says, "That ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope." You see, for if we believe that YAHAWASHI died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in YAHAWASHI will the Most High bring with him. So what does that mean? That means, the brothers that have died in the name of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, and in truth, they will live again, man. They will have the spiritual bodies. But it says in YAHAWASHI will the Most High bring with him. So when we have that unification, when the Most High gathers his elect from the four winds of the earth, which is a prophecy, let that be known, that is a prophecy. The Most High gathers his elect from the four winds of the earth. The ones that have died in YAHAWASHI will be with him, man. It says, "For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep." So what does that mean, man? That means somebody's gotta make it out of Jacob's trouble. And Jacob's trouble being the mass calamities coming upon the earth. If you didn't know, somebody has to has to still be living and breathing and have all their bones intact and still calling upon the name of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. So not all of us are going to be tormented. Not everybody's going to be tortured. Not everybody's going to die of famine. Not everybody's gonna die by the World War III. See what I'm saying? Not everybody is gonna take the rice grain and receive the judgment for that. Not everybody's gonna taste the nuclear missiles. You know, because Yahawashi prophesied that there's some be sitting here that shall not taste death and shall not lose a strand of hair, roughly paraphrasing, man, which means they're gonna come out of that clean, man. Come out of that unscathed. Says, for this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. So hey, there's a generation that has been sanctioned to be alive during the one you call Jesus' real name, Yahawashi's return, man. And we believe through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down that we're living in that generation. It says, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel and the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. So what does that mean, man? You're gonna see people that you have known to be passed away, or known to be known to have died, shall come back to life, man. It's gonna be a Lazarus situation. But it says, then we which are alive and remain. You see how Paul reiterated that? He repeated that. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord. Now you see, what Paul is not describing. Well, what Paul is describing, let's go into detail that what Paul is describing is what you call the salvation. Let me see here. Because if you go into Acts, I think it's Acts 1 or Acts 2, when it says, why stand ye there gazing? Because it said the Lord ascended in the air into a cloud. And they said, why stand ye there gazing? This same Yahawashi shall return in like manner. So did Yahawashi, did he get beamed up into a actual cloud? No. Yahawashi got beamed up in what the world calls a UFO. But with the truth, we call it the chariots of the Most High. See what I'm saying? But the scriptures was written in the ancient time to where they didn't know how to explain it. I mean, yeah, the thing was in the air. Yeah, the thing was floating like a cloud. So the best thing they could describe it was a cloud. They couldn't describe it as a unidentified flying object, or they couldn't describe it as an unidentified flying phenomenon. You see what I'm saying? So Paul is describing, read that again, 1 Thessalonians 4:17, in which we are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, with them in the ships and the chariots, man, to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord. And that's how the one you call Jesus is returning, man. He's returning in a UFO. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, man. You see? But what Paul is not describing, he's not describing the climate. He's not describing the type of environment those which remain and are alive are going to be in. You see? You have to piece the scriptures together to understand that, because there is a time called Jacob's trouble on the earth, which is everything going crazy, man. The scriptures detail a thermonuclear war, man. That's going to be happening. So those which remain and alive, they have to endure that. They have to see that. They have to witness that, and they have to hold on to their faith, man. That's why the scriptures say, hold fast to what thou hast, man. Going into your faith. You see? But at the end of the day, the end of the world, it's like I said, it's sad for most, but not for all, because there is a way out. There is a salvation, and there is eternity that is laid up for them that stay faithful. With that, Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory. It goes to Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakah, double honor to the apostles, double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bracket thumb to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom.